If you're watching from last episode, you'll know that we stayed at this waterfront beautiful hip camp at Yamba, and we are now on our way towards the Kolan River.
We're going to feast. We got USA pork ribs, 2 full racks. We got the ribeye steaks, and we got some herb and garlic rissoles for me.
Holy moly. Oh, I do reckon the Lucinda ones were bigger, but they still look bloody tasty.
I'm excited. Let's get to camp.
So we've just arrived at the Kolan River Retreat. We're just speaking to the host, and his name is Peter, which was a really lovely man. He's given us basically any site that we do want. There's only a couple of people near the boat ramp. He did recommend, though, there's a few more midges and blowflies and stuff at the boat ramp, so to go somewhere else. Now, it is a 2-kilometre strip of waterfront access, so make sure you pick your site according to where you do want to be able to access the water. Now, there is also toilets, showers, bins and water at this property, and also a boat ramp. There's a couple of nice sandy bits out there. Did you say did you say someone caught a big flooding?
Yeah,
I heard something about a flooding.
70 centimetre flooded.
Oh, that's good.
We'll be putting this fish traps to good use.
Alright, puppies, the best thing about having the spot to ourselves is you can run free. Feels a weight. Happy Sash?
So here we are, we just got to Kolan River Retreat. It's a ripper of a spot, we've got the whole place to ourselves. Right on the water, tide's running out at the moment, but it comes pretty much just up to there at high tide. Got a bit of firewood, just waiting for the wind to die down. We'll have a nice fire tonight. And yeah, got the next 3 nights here I think, so should be good. Good spot. Hopefully we'll get onto a few fish, hoping for a barra. But we're going to try Lake Monduran, which actually flows into this river here, either tomorrow or the next day. But there definitely is barra in here, they reckon, so we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed.
While Dan was throwing the ball for the dogs, a magpie that was extra friendly around camp would just not leave me alone. It kept walking closer and closer towards me. Now, anyone that lives in Australia knows how evil magpies can be when they swoop. And when you see this next image, it means to run. Don't fly at me, just run. Ah! No! It's really aggressive! It's really aggressive! I don't think it was going to fly me, if it was just going to be like that nice one at the other place.
It was like, get away from my mum.
Nice, Dashy.
Good girls. Good girl. You're like, you hurt my mummy, I kill you.
Now, it was really late in the arvo, so it was a bit too late to take the boat out to go fishing, so we kind of killed some time. Now, anyone that is actually an avid fisherman, especially in areas like Queensland that use cast nets, completely hang your head in shame, because we absolutely sucked at this. We have never done this before. Probably should have watched quite a few videos, but this is us at least having an absolute laugh at ourselves because we could not figure out how the hell to throw these things. If anyone knows a good video to watch, please send it to us.
That one didn't work.
So after spending a fair bit of time laughing hysterically at each other, we eventually packed it away and figured we'd give it another go another day after we've watched quite a few videos, hopefully. But yeah, if you do have any good videos or kind of advice of how the hell to get it to expand out when you're throwing it, please send us any tips, because we are never going to be able to get a lot of bait fish if we have no idea how to cast it.
Alright, so we're heading down the water for the first time. It's pretty much bang on low tide. I'm going to go check it out. I think it's going to be a bit muddy. We might have to fish around the boat ramp a little bit further up, but we're going to suss it out anyway. Yeah, you want piggybacks?
No, if you fall, I'll get bloody. Oh, that fire must
Face
still
of
be
mud.
going. Oh, yuck, it's all like caked on the bottom of mine. Ugh.
This would be really good fishing in here at high tide, I reckon. There'll be heaps of fish in here.
Oh, it just makes my
I feel like that bit there might be better.
The left bit.
Yeah, it's a bit more browner.
It's making me taller though.
That side's nice. It's got like a beach on that side.
Pretty sure the other side's a private property.
Yeah, it would be. There'll be some good fish in here in high tide.
I think there'd be good crabs here too.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Maybe I'll put the crab pot here overnight and we'll see if we can get any.
Yeah.
I'll check it in the morning.
Yeah, we'll light the fire and we'll have the chicken dinner roll bun things, I reckon.
Sounds good.
For dinner, it's going to be a really easy chicken dinner roll sliders. So get your pulled chicken. We just bought a barbecue chicken from Woolies. We just have leftover bits of like bacon, add in some garlic, add in some herbs. If you had onion and stuff, you're probably good to put that in as well, but we don't have any of that. Zil, get your nose out of the way. And then we only have tomato sauce, but barbecue sauce or anything like that would be really good as well. And load up heaps of that. And then mix him around. He smells nice. Alright, so we've just got the dinner rolls that you can get from like Woolies, and then just a leftover bun from lunch. And literally just spoon him in. Alright, once they're all filled, put them in your camp oven. We've just lined them with some foil just so it's easier to actually lift them out. Any of the parts that you cut out with the bread as well, I just mix that into the chicken mix just so you're not wasting anything. And then get some cheese and sit that over the top. And then sprinkle on some green stuff so it's kind of healthy. These are just chives, but you can put whatever you want on. And then put them in the camp oven until the cheese is nice and brown. Okay, so we've got our camp oven already preheated, so hopefully do that as well because it'll cook quicker. Bloody beautiful. I wish there was a smell-o-vision though, so you could actually see how good they smell.
Oh, that's so good. Cooked to perfection. Nice and crispy.
Really hot.
Nice and herby and garlicky, a bit of bacon. Beautiful. That's it. Chicken carcass. What do you reckon, Bill? Got some crabs? Eh?
What is it? What's the time? 5:40? Alright, it's 5:45 in the morning. And Dan just let the dogs out to wee and caught a glimpse of his crab trap with the crab in. And now he's gotten dressed, ready for the day, because he's super excited to actually see this bloody crab. Okay. Nose ill, carefully your nose.
How good's that? Mud crabs right at the front of camp.
Alright, we're about to take it out and measure it. We left our little crab measure at home, but we just googled it. It's got to be 15 centimetres if it's a buck. If it's a girl, Zill, get back.
Get back.
You've got to let it go. No, don't get your fingers chopped off. Watch out, Levi. Don't you get your face bloody bitten off. No, Levi, other way. Alright, so it's a female, so we do have to put it back, but I'm just going to do a little measure on it just to see.
Oh, it'd be close to 20, 18, 19 centimetres. Alright, we'll let him back in the water.
Her back.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh good.
Alright, I'm just walking out on the sand, mud flat to release the crab because it's Jenny. So we'll throw it back in the water. Not bad. Would have been legal if it was a male one. Yeah, good to see you, mate.
Not that Dan ever has a hard time on spending money on fishing things, but when there is a special, he definitely went and bought up at good old BCF at Bundaberg. These ones are our favourite, the good old fish straps.
Alright, we're on our way to the Kolan River. We just saw some fish busting up right out the front of camp, so we're just driving over to the boat ramp because the tide's a bit too low to launch the tinny from where we camped. And we're going to try and see if we can land ourselves a fish for lunch. See how we go.
What lures are you going for?
Zerk fish trap. Catches anything, anywhere in the country.
It's my favourite one. Favourite colour too. What are you going to go?
Not sure, yeah, I might go. I'll go fish trap on one, I might go like a paddle tail plastic, weedless plastic on the other to throw in the snags.
Hopefully something gets something.
You want us on the heavier rod, in case you get like a jack or something?
Yeah, go for it.
Barrow, you never know.
Are you tired already, Sash? Hey? Oh, Jenny, Jen. Oh no, I think it's caught. Is it caught? I was going to say, because mine feels more like it just got caught on the top
Oh, it's
of
a
the
big
weed.
rock bar, actually white and quick. Oh, shit.
So just near that mangrove right there at that tip seems to be heaps of fish on the sounder. So we're just going to keep drifting over and seeing if we get them. If we don't, we might come back here a little bit later and actually bait fish there and see if they'll take a bait instead of a lure. Alright, so we've gone and drifted past that little spot a couple of times, haven't had any luck. We changed from our Zyrtec ones from the fish traps to these sort of paddle tail ones just because it's a big rock bar and it keeps getting caught. We're going to do one last final one and then we'll move on and then we'll come back here to do some bait fishing later.
Normally we spot dolphins in the water, but today
Yeah,
we
not a
spotted
swimming kangaroo.
Where you going, Skip? Where you going? Get eaten by a bull shark.
Alright, we got a tiny one.
Go, go.
That small sash hasn't even realised. Just caught a little brim. Not what we were wanting, but still better than nothing. Oh, it's good. This is a different species. I think you wanted Gladstone was a bit bigger, wasn't it? Under the bridge.
Yeah. Don't say back to sleep. Use him as a livey, unfortunately.
Now, I don't know if this is just a Dan and I thing, but when we haven't caught a fish in a while and we kind of need something to make us laugh, when we hook onto a good snag, we try and pretend that we've gotten a really big fish and then pretend to do a really cool thumbnail picture. Or is that just us?
You like ready? Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Just another snag.
We ended up having no luck catching any more fish in that spot, so we came back for some lunch and to give the dogs a bit of a rest because they're absolutely buggered. Bill's still staring at a ball.
Something on the roof.
And she was looking back at you, thinking that you were going to throw the ball.
Sorry, Bill.
Just relax, Bill.
One of the few drawbacks of this place, don't get me wrong, it's bloody beautiful, but the river access in this section, it's still good, but it's quite a extensive mud flat out there. So if you have your boat moored up, you constantly have to be moving it to sort of accommodate for the tides. It's not the end of the world, but it is what it is.
Okay, we are going back for round 2. The dogs went for a bit of a run and a swim while we were having lunch because we just stopped the boat in front of where the caravan was. So we're going to leave them behind just because it's got a bit cooler now, so they're happy just to lay down and have a sleep. And we're going to try a couple of those areas that we saw earlier this morning, so hopefully we catch something. Okay, how am I going to jump up? Okay, ready? Ah, shit, the wind. Yeah. Okay, ready? Oh shit!
Things I do for you.
Do you see anything in the crab trap?
No.
Don't slip. Don't slip. Oh my god. I feel like I'm sliding. Oh shit, you nearly lost me.
Oh shit.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, like. Hi.
Uh-oh. This is not feeling confident.
Hi.
Oh god, don't. Maybe go back and I'll go.
I made it all this way.
Oh shit, oh shit. Ah. Like so close.
You hop in.
Thanks.
Now
All just because I didn't want to take my joggers off.
I'm stuck. Oh, looks like the bull shark's gonna get me now. Can't get out. Oh, nice knowing you.
That's good.
Right, good chicken breast of the day.
Hold on, let me eat my donut and get in the net. Okay.
Nice one.
Good.
Righto, we'll let him go. Off to fight another day. See you, mate.
So we're back in this spot that we were at this morning, but it's lower tide and a bit of bait fish underneath. So we're going to try and drop a bait in and see what we can catch. Now we stayed at that spot for a little bit longer, but just kept getting tiny fish or getting little bites and not actually connecting up with the fish. So we ended up moving to another area.
It's going to be coming down there.
Where is he?
Sausage in a second. Get ready. He's coming. He's like, I like sausage. He's like, maybe not so sure about that.
So you know when it's been a really long day on the boat, you just really haven't caught as many fish as what you thought, and you're kind of feeling a bit depressed and you're about to pack up, but then someone gets that last bite on their line and you think it's just about the time where you're going to catch a massive fish to make the day worthwhile? Well, unfortunately, today was not that day. We ended up coming back pretty much on dark with miserable looks on our faces. Another little brim. He's too hungry, are you? Alright, so tonight's dinner is going to be ribs cooked on the fire with some cheesy filled potato pancakes. So hopefully it's going to be quite easy. We've never done this one before, so hopefully it does end up tasting nice, but it's nice and simple. So keep watching if you want to find out how it turns out. Okay, so all I've got in here is already boiled potatoes, and we had some carrots that were going off as well. So probably would taste better without the carrots, but we love carrots anyway, and they're going to be expired. So boil them up and then mash them exactly how you would mash potato, but don't add anything else to them. Just make sure that when you do boil the potatoes and stuff that you add quite a lot of salt in, just so it really actually like flavors the potato. Now you could probably use cornstarch to do this as well, but we don't have any of that. We're just using some plain flour. There's no real measurement, just kind of put enough in so it kind of makes it a little bit more claggy and drier, and keep mixing and adding until it gets to a nice consistency. So you pretty much want it so it's not super duper sticky, but you want to be able to kind of get it so you can work it into a ball and have it not stick on your hand still. So like that is still a little bit sticky, so we have to add some more. Get a ball of it. Have powder in your hands, some flour in your hands, sorry, beforehand. So just stand. Alright, so to make them into a bit of a ball, make a little circle. Get some cheese. We've just got some mozzarella. And try and fold that over. And then flatten him. And then we're going to shallow fry that so it's nice and crispy. Alright, get your pan on heat and then add some oil. And get him heated nice and hot. Cook them until they're brown and then flip them over, because everything's already cooked really. It's only just cooking the flour and stuff on the outside, so it shouldn't take too long. This is how they turned out, nice and crispy.
And nice glazed ribs. And hopefully if I rip one open, you can see they're nice and cheesy on the inside. I think if I did them next time, I'd do them a little bit thinner, but they still look good with all the cheese in the middle. Oh, really hot. It tastes nice. Yeah, I think the thinner ones will be better than the thicker ones. Just you being good girls. Gentle. Good girl. Gentle. No, don't steal, Levi. Gentle. Good sash. And last but not least, the piranha. Gentle. Good girls.
So that's us done for the Kolan River fishing. But if you join us next episode, you'll see Jen and I go to Lake Monduran to really try and catch a barramundi. Now we do get lucky.